What is going on, everybody? Is Alex coming back at you with another video, and today we are continuing this series of the 7-round team mock drafts with the Indianapolis Colts. I just kind of wanted to do them, and I was like, you know what, I might as well do it. I'm not gonna be stereotypical and go back to the Steelers because it's always the NFC East and then the AFC North. So I'm going to keep it a little bit interesting. Go to the AFC South, and I'm going to show you guys what happens behind the scenes because I just filmed this a minute ago and I realized that I traded for the wrong picks. So fun stuff. Little teaser. I don't think it's going to happen again, but Trey Lance went number 1 overall. That was quite an interesting turn. So here you guys go. You guys get to see a little bit of what happens behind the scenes. So basically, we are going to be trading away all of our picks for all of which I saw the Ravens were actually ranked at number 31 for some reason. I don't understand how two AFC teams in the Chiefs and the Ravens could have both 31 and 32 because they literally cannot. So they have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They don't have a 7th round, which means we won't give it to them. So I mean, slight glitch in the system with being able to have an earlier 7th, but big fucking deal, right? So we're going to do that, and then it's going to auto start drafting. So let's just start commentating over it right now. Trevor goes number 1. That's not interesting. Caleb Farley at 2. That's definitely interesting. He could be very similar to a Darryl Green. I think that's his name. Absolute stud corner for the Redskins in the past. Literally, I saw a play where Trey Lance is going to Atlanta. Very interesting. I saw a play where Pat Freiermuth to the Steelers is good. He literally returned a pick. Returned a pick for a touchdown. Did pick 6, and he had like 5 broken ribs on the play. He literally just ran right through it. Interesting. Cameron McGrone going into the first round out of Michigan. I've never seen him before, but here with the Colts, they say they need a quarterback. I don't think they do. I think Jacob Eason is somebody who they should try out at least this year. They really don't need any linemen because Costanzo's still on an extra contract. They could always do it, but you don't need to do that in the first. That's where you take luxury picks. And Brevin Jordan's here. You can pick him up. It's definitely something I'm looking at, but let's see what other cornerbacks are available because that's the real reason why they lost the Super Bowl. And Paulson Adebo's here. I have a lot of faith in Paulson Adebo, but I might go for another cornerback like Marco Wilson down the line, or T.J. Carter, or Elijah Bolden. But we have to look at what else is here. I know Kelly isn't. I mean, I keep forgetting the name of their right guard. It's like Glowinski. Yeah, it's Glowinski. He's not the greatest in the world, but like right here, we're gonna go Alex Leatherwood, not at tackle, but to replace at guard with Glowinski. I don't think Glowinski is the long-term answer here. There just really isn't enough value at corner for me to pick it up. And then tight end, I think Jack Doyle's fine. It's not something you'd throw a first-round pick at. I agree with PFF on that account. And there really isn't enough value here, apart from Boogie Basham, for me to go anywhere. But Alex Leatherwood's a beast. He has positional versatility. And then Costanzo's eventually going to retire too. So see how that goes. Sage Surratt is going to pair up with he's going to pair up with Scary Terry, and that's going to be very interesting down there in Washington. Dwayne Haskins, Terry McLaurin. It's going to be absolutely insane to watch. Jay Tuafele, I've actually heard some very good things about him. Brock Purdy, the future of the Patriots. I'm actually doing a Patriots franchise on Madden right now, and it's I mean, not gonna lie, Jarrett Stone's pretty good in the game. But number 63, we still have some options here. Paris Ford has fallen. Do we really need a strong safety? No. So it's like we're really losing value there. Running back, we don't need. So there's a lot of value to be had that we aren't going to be able to get. And wide receiver isn't something we need either. It's kind of weird. So, I mean, we could get Charles Snowden here. If I'm not mistaken, he's 6'7". Yeah, 6'7", man. Like, that's insane. He's most likely going to be the pick. But we got to look at the corners here. And I'm honestly going to be taking a shot in the 3rd round at a corner because of the fact that Charles Snowden can offer a potential franchise linebacker spot in the 2nd round, pretty much 3rd round. So I'm going Snowden here just from his upside. This is where you take guys who can possibly be franchise changers. I think that's honestly a great pick. Desmond Ritter is going to Carolina. I like Desmond Ritter a lot. He's really fun to watch. If you don't if you guys haven't seen him, you guys should definitely just check out a couple games. Marco Wilson just went. This is not good. It's not boding well for us. Don't. Oh my god, I have a bad feeling. No, don't take him. Don't take him. Hey, okay, so T.J. Carter and Elijah Molden are here. We're going Elijah Molden. I think he's a second to first round quality player. So I mean, it's definitely something that has very high upside. And I mean that fell perfectly for us, perfectly. So thank fuck for that, right? Kyle Trask is going to be competing in Vegas. Very interesting. Tutu Atwell goes to the Chargers. Ooh, that would be one hell of an interesting wide receiver core. That would be a great pairing. KJ Costello takes over the Steelers. That's a good shot in the fourth. I mean, you might as well, right? Nick Bolton's a great linebacker. I think he's very talented. Okay, so now this is where we can take shots on people. I don't think Damon Hazelton is really, or Damone Hazelton, is worth this pick. I think it's a little bit BS. Jake Ferguson's obviously up here, but I'm going to be taking a shot. This is where you take shots on people. Xavier Thomas is an absolute freak. Former number one D-end / edge in the entire country coming out of high school. So he has a shit ton of potential. I don't really... he hasn't really lived up to it, but that means he still has untapped potential that could be had. And that's where you take a shot in the fourth round. Again, this is, I think, where we... No, it was the seventh round where we didn't get to have the extra pick. So... Okay, so we're just looking here. Is there anybody who is crazily undervalued here, or where they haven't been picked up, or it's insane value? No. So I'm going to get off that train. And just looking at options here, there really isn't too much that I'm getting very excited about. And I'm going to start checking out these wide receivers, right? Because you might as well. I can't really see too much besides Reggie Roberson down here to add some extra speed with T.Y. Hilton getting older. And then you have a big target who is also very fast in Michael Pittman Jr. Because Zach Pascal's a beast too. I mean, we can't discount the fact that he's actually very solid. DeMonte Coxey is also very solid. I think that he's very underrated. And Marquez Stevenson's a beast too. Honestly, I might be going Marquez Stevenson here, guys. Remember, we already have an interior offensive lineman, so if you guys are saying, oh, it's there. But we're going Matt Bushman. I think I did this before as well. But Matt Bushman is definitely a solid option to add some diversity to that tight end group. I think he's definitely worth a fifth-round pick. He's really the number one option on BYU. So there's no real reason why not to. Sam Ehlinger going to the Vikings. And, I mean, he's kind of I call him a miniature Ryan Tannehill, but I can see that. I can see him being able to grow very well in that type of scheme. But, of course, we have to see how the offensive scheme is now that... Ooh, Jamie Newman going to the Titans. I definitely need to adjust my draft rankings because I was not a fan at all of Jamie Newman, but I thought they were putting him at number 16, so I was like, they see something and I'm going to trust them a bit. So at least I know that I saw the same thing that they did. I did not like him at all. So here in the sixth round, Charleston Rambo's here, and I might not be able to pass up on this type of option, guys. Charleston Rambo, he's a beanpole with his size, but he has very, very, very good route running ability. And that's something that, you just take a shot on that in the sixth. Why not? Des Fitzpatrick, also a beast. I'm pretty sure I got him in my last video as well. And again, I'm not going to do the same shit every single time because it's not fun if you see me pick up Elijah Molden 25 drafts in a row, right? So, again, I'm not really going to be too into the idea that we have to do shit based off of what I would value. But Reggie Roberson's still here, so I definitely might think about picking him up. I know I picked him up last draft, but honestly, CJ Verdell is here, and I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure that I'm forgetting the kid's name, but I think he's from NC State. I'm pretty sure Nyheim Hines. I'm pretty sure his contract's gonna be coming up. So being able to get a guy who is very versatile out of the backfield is going to be kind of key. And this is just a good place to take a shot on somebody like C.J. Burdell. Dude had like something like 230 yards on the ground in a couple games. I think he's a beast. And then Shane Buechele and Reggie Roberson go back to back, so pony up. But that's the picks, guys. I mean, we add some offensive line depth / ability to swap in everywhere, which is great. Some nice versatility with Leatherwood, good value as well. Charles Snowden adds a potential third amazing linebacker on this team with Bobby Okereke, as well as obviously Darius Leonard. Elijah Molden comes in to try to save this corner core, which isn't horrible. Kenny Moore's not bad at all, but still. And then what is his name? Something Sin. But I mean, still, this corner core is not bad, but it could always use an infusion of more youth and more talent. Elijah Molden, definitely worth the value. Xavier Thomas taking a shot on somebody who used to be a beast. Bushman, number one option, so being able to add some depth. And then Rambo is just another guy to add to that wide receiver core. Add some diversity, add some youth. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the far side. Peace.